grade, year-long art 1 and 2. Next level in 7th grade is art 3-4, intermediate art, and world-class art, where they study art from different cultures. And then finally, if they're sticking to it in 8th grade, they get to be in masters, where they are the advanced group, the kings of art, masters of art, whatever you want to call them. I look forward to seeing you in our classrooms. What did I say? Sorry, that's not the last class.
Visual art speaks for itself, so you'll be able to see that here shortly. Up next, we have our drama director, Miss Krijnen Jones.
Well, good evening. My name is Miss Jones, and I'm a drama teacher here at Castillero. We have a couple of levels of drama, and we actually, 2 weeks ago, just finished our spring musical, which was Annie Jr., to sold-out audiences, so we're really proud of that. We start off in beginning drama, and if you are one of those young people where your parents say, oh my gosh, you are so dramatic, the drama is the place for you. It's going to be great. You can take that drama and put it on the stage. Not just that, we have drama tech. One of the cool things about our spring musical is it is entirely run by our students. So we have students working lights, sound, moving our sets. They're on headset. They are recording our shows as well. So we have a full-blown tech program over in the theater. And we also have our advanced drama class. Our advanced drama class is for those of us who have previous experience performing on the stage. So if you would like to join us in advanced drama, that does require an audition, and we can talk about all that information in our classroom out there, which is not just our theater, but also our classroom as well. Today, I'm going to have some of our advanced drama class from Annie Jr. and some of our drama tech come on up, and they're going to perform Scene 9 from Annie Jr. So for more information, find us out in the drama room. We'll see you guys later. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, drama. And up next, we have Miss Duarte's choir over here to your left.
Sorry for making you walk so far. Hello, everybody. I am Mrs. Duarte, and I'm choir director here at Castillero. Over here in the darkness is the Bella Voce choir. It's okay. You just need to hear us. That's the important part. Here at Castillero, we are so lucky to have a choir program. One of the few middle schools that still has one in the district, so that is fabulous. We take singers of all age levels and abilities. Most fifth graders go directly into the beginning choir. Both our choirs at this time are mixed, so they're all soprano, alto, baritone. So we have welcoming areas for anybody that wants to join the choral program. They'll learn about singing individually, in groups. We work on sight singing, and they also are working on composition this year as well, and writing some songs that some of them are really fantastic, and I'm very jealous of their ability, this opportunity. Oh, we got some light on it. So we came back from Disneyland last month, and so we're getting into new spring stuff, so we have a lot of songs that are half done. So we're going to share one of the songs that we sang in Disney's California Adventure Park. And some of you may know this is the Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Orchestra. And while we set up, this is going to be our last performance before we do a little bit of information on how to select your course. And
And just so you're aware, when you make your selection, you do have a bit of time. So you will not have to turn in that form today. You will have at least a week to make your selection. And it's not a first come, first serve sort of situation. So you can take all of your time. We do need the forms on Friday so we can start seeing what requests come in. But you don't need to feel rushed because all of these programs are wonderful and we want to make sure you're making a good selection. All right, so we have Orchestra up next.
Hello everybody, I'm Scott Krijnen. Great to have all of you here. Look at all these wonderful families that are about to join Castillero. We're so excited to share what we have here, which is a wonderful elective program, wonderful academic program, and an incredible athletic program, where we seemingly are crushing on in every sport, which is fun to see and fun to root for. So we're looking forward to seeing all these fifth graders join in all these things and represent the Cobras at a high level. What you have in front of you is our chamber orchestra. Now, the definition of chamber typically means 1-2 apart, but our programs are so well developed here at Castillero that there are multiple levels. You heard there are multiple levels of band, multiple levels of drama, multiple levels of dance, multiple levels of choir, multiple levels of art. There's also multiple levels of orchestra. We have beginning orchestra. Who here does not read music? Congratulations. We'll teach you. Who here does read music? Fantastic. We'll continue teaching you. We have 4 instruments in front of you, violin, viola, cello, bass, and we want to give you a little bit of an idea of what these things sound like. So we have violin, which is the smallest one, and sometimes the violin sounds like this. That's pretty sus. Sometimes the violin sounds like this. And we have a larger instrument, which is the viola. What's it called? Viola. Parents, just know there's another name for it. It's called college scholarship. And it's got since it's a bigger instrument, it has a deeper sound. And sometimes it sounds like this. And sometimes it sounds like this. So it is middle school, so sometimes they will be that sad, but rest assured, she isn't as sad as that sounds. Then we have the cello. What is it? Cello. Oh, cello to you as well. And sometimes it sounds like this. And sometimes it sounds like this. And then we go to our largest instrument, which is called the bass. What's it called? The bass. And there's nothing scary about the bass, unless maybe you're in the water. And then, after a few years, they sound like this. We're excited to share our evening with you. Miss Campbell's going to talk about the logistics as the Chamber Orchestra starts to head that way. You'll get to meet all the students, all the teachers, and welcome to Castillero.
Let's give another round of applause for all our 6 programs. So, Mr. Krijnen said he was going to help me roll down the screen. I think it takes a tall person to do that. All right, so we're going to begin by just quickly sharing the logistics of tonight and how you will make your selection. You'll get a chance to tour all the classrooms here in a moment. I know we all want to get there. So let me start off by making sure this is on. A little bit trouble, but I'll just share the information with you. So you have a selection to make, and when you receive your course selection form, you will make your top 3 choices. So at Castillero, do you know how many classes you're going to have next year? Let's start. Oh, you already know. How many do you have currently as a 5th grader? Most people have maybe one classroom teacher, and then perhaps you have maybe an opportunity to go to a science teacher or a math teacher. But here at Castillero, you will have 6 classes. So those 6 classes are English, social studies, math, science, PE, and the last class is your elective. So that's what you saw tonight, is an opportunity to select one of those 6 programs to be your elective. And you get to make that choice every year. So it will not be just this year that you select it. The elective courses are year-long. So when you choose your course in August, that will extend all the way through June. And then the following August, you can make either a selection to advance to the next level, or you can say, you know what, I want to try something different. All of these programs are so fun. I want to try choir this year, and then next year I want to do art. So it's really important that you know that you have that option. To get to the level of some of our 8th graders that you saw, 7th, 8th graders, and even some 6th graders, most students remain in the same program to get to that level. And then they're afforded a lot of different opportunities once they get to 7th and 8th grade. An additional option will be if once you're experienced, you can also audition for a 0 period. And so some of our programs, which are orchestra, band, dance, and sometimes choir, will have a 0 period. And that means that you come a little bit earlier in the day, but then you will have the opportunity to have 7 courses. So some of our students will have orchestra twice in the day, or band twice, and that's how they really develop their skills, because they're getting 2 hours of practice each day, which really helps them. So we're going to be doing our tours. Over here to my right are some of our wonderful students at Castillero. Please give them an applause. We have students from 6th through 8th grade, and they're going to be leading you through the school and showing you all of the different classrooms. At the very end of the tour, you will have the opportunity to go to the Library Media Center and get the course selection form. The form can be returned to us either on paper, so you can fill it out and you can bring it back to Castillero. You could even scan it and email it to us. Or there's a QR code on the form and you could just submit it electronically. You have those two options. So you can either do it on paper or you can submit it electronically. And again, that's not due until next Friday. So the Friday before spring break, that's when we would like the forms. And the purpose of us getting those forms is to know how many sections of each course to create. So if we, for example, get 60 requests for choir, 60 divided by 2, that's 30, which is the maximum amount of students we can have in a class. So that would mean that I'm creating 2 sections of beginning choir. So that's how it works. We need to know how many classes we need to create, and so that's what the important part of your student choice is. You're going to make the top 3 selections. Like I said before, we work really hard to give you your first or second. But in some cases, depending on the schedule and the scheduling constraints, you might get your third. So you have to be very comfortable with your choices. But I hope you saw tonight that no choice is going to be an incorrect choice. You will get a wonderful experience in whatever elective that you select. All right, so I'll have Mr. Jones come up. We have 2 administrators, Mr. Jones and Ms. Hanson, in addition to myself. He's going to explain the touring process.